Ayo, back at it again with another video. Thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. I've done a couple of videos in the past that have talked about uh, expansion teams for different sports. Did MLB recently, NBA, NFL in Europe. So I'm going to talk about the NWSL. So expansion for the National Women's Soccer League. So current teams as of right now is 14, founded in 2012. So about 11 years, little over that. Yeah, 14 teams in a little over 11 years is pretty good. And they're expanding, I think, a couple teams in the next couple years. I know that the Bay Football Club just started, I think. Yep, founded April 4th of 2023. I think 2024 season. So the Bay, I think the Royals are another one that just started. Play to resume in 2024. So the Royals in Utah, Salt Lake area. You got the Bay, which great spot, and then I think Boston is next round, and I think there's one more that they're negotiating somewhere, but not entirely sure. They haven't announced it as far as I know. But yeah, I think they got a lot of great teams along the West Coast. The Reign, got the Thorns. Thorns are very successful. Bay is a good spot for a team. Angel City is pretty popular since coming in 2022. The Wave, I think, is relatively recent too. 2022 as well. Royals got the Kansas City Current, Houston Dash, Pride, Courage, Racing Louisville, Cincinnati Red Stars, which my team that I root for since I'm from the Chicago area, DC Spirit, Gotham, and then a team coming in Boston coming up. So yeah, I got a lot of great places that they play. Audi Field, great place in DC. Providence Park, I've heard about that before. Red Bull Arena, I think that's soccer specific. I think Kansas City is building their own stadium. Not entirely sure. SeatGeek Stadium in Bridgeview. I've been to that stadium a couple times. I went when the fire was still there. But yeah, future team, Boston's coming up. A couple more spots that I think would be pretty good. I think you got most of the West Coast pretty much covered. I think a team in Vegas would be kind of cool. Denver for sure. Phoenix maybe. I don't know. Phoenix. You got the Arizona Cardinals there. You got the Diamondbacks. You got Coyotes, and that's part of the reason why I'm a little hesitant on recommending Phoenix, because they've had issues with Coyotes in attendance. Issuing different plans to figure out do they relocate or not. But I think Vegas would be a good spot. Denver would be a good spot. I think Minnesota. I know Minnesota has a MLS team, so I think Minnesota, the Twin Cities, would be a great spot for an NWSL franchise. Milwaukee would be cool. Indianapolis, great. Michigan and Ohio for sure. Any teams in Detroit or Grand Rapids or Columbus. I know Columbus has a great MLS team. Columbus Crew, Cincy. A whole bunch of different places. Atlanta. I feel like the Courage over here in North Carolina, they're a little lonely. I feel like you could definitely get an Atlanta, North Carolina Courage, rivalry going. I feel like these teams over here, they're not they're kind of just all out by themselves. Like, you could definitely add a team in Dallas. I know Austin just did a MLS team with Matthew McConaughey as part of the ownership group, I think Austin would be a great spot for a second team in Texas. Definitely Atlanta. Nashville would be great. A whole bunch of opportunities here in the Ohio River Valley. You got Pittsburgh, you got Columbus, Cincy. I think Indianapolis would be good. St. Louis would be great. Memphis, maybe. I don't know. But I like the fact that they got one in Louisville. That's kind of cool. I don't know. Florida's a tough market to kind of break into. So I feel like a team, adding there and, as well as the Orlando Pride, maybe one in Jacksonville or Tampa or Miami. But the reason why I don't recommend Florida too much on expansions is because they've had issues with the Rays. It's hard to break into Florida's sports market. Pretty competitive. But Philly, Pittsburgh, I think you could definitely maybe get a couple more up in this area. Baltimore for sure. Virginia Beach, I think that'd be cool. But if I were to suggest my top 5 to 10 spots, I'd go maybe Sacramento, maybe, but definitely Vegas, Denver, Austin, Minnesota. You got the Twin Cities in here, Minneapolis, St. Paul. I think Columbus would be great. Atlanta, Pittsburgh, Detroit, Grand Rapids, Milwaukee, Madison. You can kind of take your pick in either one of those, but definitely got to get some more up in the East Coast, in my opinion. Maybe a Baltimore or Philly, or I don't know. Just kind of see what the options are. But yeah, I think they have a lot of room to grow, and I'm really excited to see where I know Boston's coming, but I don't know who the second one is. I'm kind of waiting for that. So the Bay, the Royals are coming, 2024 season. Boston, somebody else, and then there's potential for more opportunity to grow. I think a lot of opportunity here in the Midwest, Northeast, Mid-Atlantic area. I think you have a lot of room a lot of different cities to work with in here. Because I feel like you got most of the West Coast down pretty well, pretty solid. So, yeah. 14 teams as of now, 15 with Boston, 16 with the to-be-determined team, and potential for more expansion in the future. So, that's my expansion spots for the National Women's Soccer League, or the NWSL. So with that, that's the end of the video. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Deuces.